Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Omochukwu, depending on your location. Please join in the struggle to liberate our people from the contraption. Like and share videos. Today is Afo Market. Now the updates. We are ready to kill, maim, destroy, if need be. That's according to the Commissioner of Police in Anambra State. Now the new Commissioner of Police in Anambra State have declared that they are prepared to kill, even maim, and destroy lives, as long as they are going to end the sit at home. That's what the police commissioner is saying. The new police commissioner, Adenemi Adoye, who was deployed to replace Echeng in the police minor reshuffle in the police hierarchy, now is saying that the police in Anambra State is willing and ever ready to protect those who are not sitting at home, those who are coming out on Mondays or on any day declared for sit at home. He said his team, they are willing to crush people to make sure that sit at home stops, that anybody who is on their way, unless you are not on their way, he said, unless you are not on their way. If you are on their way, he said they will crush that individual, they crush that person to death, as long as it will end the sit at home, particularly the Monday sit at home. Of course, the new police commissioner was addressing journalists at the police headquarters in Anambra State. Yes, in Oka, Anambra State. So he was making reference to the sit at home. He said it's an illegal declaration. Yes. Let me quote part of his statement. I quote, "We are not in the habit of telling criminals to relocate from the states. We will not create problems for neighboring states by asking criminals in Anambra to relocate to other states, because we have all it takes to deal with them here in Anambra State, and we will deal with them squarely unless they turn a new leaf. And we have no delight in seeing people lose their lives, but if that is what it takes to protect the people of Anambra State, we will not stop to achieve the mandate given to us by the Inspector General of Police. From the point of law enforcement, sit at home is an illegal affair. Those making the declaration for the sit at home belong to an organization which competent courts have described as illegal. Our duty as security agencies is to provide adequate security for the people to the best of our ability, but it is the people who have the prerogative to decide whether to sit at home or not. We cannot enter anybody's house to drag him out, because if we do that, we will be infringing on the person's fundamental human rights, since he has freedom of choice. In spite of the action of security operatives, some people support the sit at home, which is rooted in the agitation for a separatist enclave called Biafra. Those who work for 4 days see Mondays as an extra holiday. As long as we are able to protect those doing their businesses, we have no business with those who prefer to sit at home." End of quote. And now, this is the police commissioner saying that people who sit at home and they earn salary for 1 week, or for 5 days, whereas they work for 4 days, they are culpable. Culpable for what, we ask? The man is not from Anambra State. It is not his money. The money used to pay the civil servants. The money is for the Anambrarians. It's the IGR generated in Anambra State. It's the allocation, federal allocation, the peanut they are giving the states from the federation account. So that one is for Anambra people. It's their own money. And they are taking their money. And the man is saying, why are they being paid for 5 days in a week, whereas they are working for 4 days because of the man they sit at home? It's not your business. It's not your headache. You are not from Anambra State. Adenemi Adoye, I think that is his name. Are you from Anambra State? Now, come to think of it, he said, look, there are persons in the southeast, Igbos, who are supporting the sit at home. He said individuals, the public in the Biafra land, the Igbos, they are supporting the Biafra cause. Yes, that's what the police commissioner is saying. The new police commissioner. He said You are supporting Biafra agitation, Ndi Igbo. That is why you are staying at home. And we will not go to your houses and drag you out, because that will amount to infringement on your fundamental human rights of freedom of choice and decision. So we won't do that. But those who are fomenting trouble, we don't know what he means by that. He can only expatiate on that, say they will crush them. So he is the police commissioner who expatiate on what he means by those who are fomenting trouble, because people decide to sit at home and don't call, like you have said now, that people on their own have decided to sit at home. They are supporting Biafra's cause, because he said the sit at home is rooted in the agitation for a separate state of Biafra. As he put, he said it's an enclave, but whatever, he said it's a Biafra cause. That's why people are sitting at home. And he have said it, point made clear. Yes, he has made his point, and we have seen it. He said the Igbos are supporting Biafra cause. And that is true. He didn't mince words. He was not economical with the truth. And we want all to be coming to reality and terms. All the state actors, they should be coming to the reality that people, the Southeasterners, are supporting the cause for Biafra. And so what they're supposed to do is to conduct a referendum. Yes? Then to come into Southeast to declare war. We will crush, we will destroy, we will maim anybody who did this. What are they doing? What is the criminal? People are staying at home on Mondays to say, release our leader. So the government should come up with the template, for this referendum. The international community, the United Nations, United Kingdom, the EU, US, all should come and let's do this once and for all. That's the referendum the IPOB is agitating for, and other Biafra agitators, not only IPOB. And so, point has been made clear. The Igbos are in full support of the Biafra cause, said by the police commissioner in Anambra State. And so what else remains? The referendum is clear. It's 9. So we want all the state actors to start to admitting the truth of what they are seeing on ground in the Biafra land. What are you seeing on ground is, what you are seeing on ground is that people are staying at home on their own accord, or in their own accord, as the case may be, as has been testified by the new police boss in Anambra State. That is the point. So you don't drag people out of their homes, like you have said, and it is their right to stay or not, or to come out. That is it. So we are telling the police commissioner to be very careful when he said he will crush, he will kill, he will do this. These are what we're talking about extrajudicial killings. He's talking about. He's talking about, jungle justice. The state actors carrying out jungle justice. That is what he's saying now. The international community, we're putting you on notice about this statement, that I will kill, I will destroy anybody who stands on my way to secure Anambra. I will do that. That's what the police commission is saying. So we have seen him. He's prepared to, carry out extrajudicial killings, forceful disappearances, jungle justice, and that is it. So